All right, these are the muftirats, or the nullifiers, that which nullifies your fast. So let's take a look at these. The first one is fluid that enters the throat or the stomach by any means. Okay? If fluid enters your throat or your stomach, it could enter, for example, a droplet of vapor. If you sniff it up, it could form a drop in your throat and come down into your throat. Or if anything enters your stomach. I don't know how a fluid would enter your stomach. I don't think through an enema. An enema, if you don't know what it is, it's when people have constipation, they actually, through their backside, flush up water. Now, I highly doubt that water reaches the stomach. But in any hypothetical scenario, fluid entering the throat or stomach by any means would break the fast. Something solid reaching the stomach through the throat would break the fast. Sexual intercourse, even if no climax. So what is the definition of sexual intercourse? The head of the male organ, or the penis, entering into the vagina, regardless, of climax or no climax. If that happens, then the person has broken their fast. An intentional release of meni or medhi. Meni is semen and medhi is pre-seminal fluid. So if you intentionally take an action such as looking at something, touching somebody, right, and you cause your sexual fluids to come out, but that's an act that you did intentionally, you've broken your fast. Intentional vomiting breaks the fast. Intentional inhaling of vapor or steam. So that's really like number one, because you intentionally inhale that, you're going to cause a droplet of fluid to enter your throat and then to go down. They did say that there is an exception. What is the exception? It's the exception being the shower, because it's unavoidable and nobody expects anyone to take baths in the month of Ramadan. There's just no time for that. So even a bath, there's steam coming out. So that's something that would break, is an exception. There are other things. For example, a man may kiss his wife, a wife may kiss her husband, as long as it's not the kiss that would cause a release of sexual fluids. Because a man, could do that, and then he caused medhi, pre-seminal fluids, to come out. Well, you broke your fast. Another question that comes up is, what about an inhaler? Right? The inhaler is something that there are two types for it. And the rule of fasting is that it's the entrance of this vapor into the throat. It doesn't matter whether it goes down the oxygen, like the windpipe, or the actual throat. Anything that goes to the back of the mouth, that's the madar, or the focal point. It doesn't matter which windpipe or throat it goes down. So the inhaler that is the regular use inhaler will break the fast. The emergency inhaler, some muftis have had some leeway with the emergency inhaler, because it's something that is an emergency. Other questions that came up on this is the vaccines, that if you take something in your muscle, or if you have blood drawn, that in itself would not break the fast. However, on that day, if you had done something that would cause you to be dizzy or sick, you voluntarily did it, on that day, you're liable to finish that day of fasting. Now, you break your fast, you fulfilled the fasting day, and you're sick now. Now you may break your fast tomorrow as a sick person. Okay? But on the day that you take it, you have to fulfill your fast. Okay? Another major thing is mouth cleansing agents. So, do I brush my teeth or not? Well, here's the word. Any mouth cleaning agent that passes the nostrils and reaches just the beginning of the throat, you're liable. So if a person is going to do this, they better do it so quickly and so superficially that there's not a chance that the mouthwash or the mouth cleaning agent passes the nostrils and reaches the beginning of the throat, because that's where you're liable, and you will be considered someone who broke their fast. All right, what if I accidentally ate? Well, we're going to cover that later, but accidental eating, it does not break the fast, but it requires a makeup. So it is considered that you do owe a makeup day. If you accidentally eat or drink, you do owe a makeup day, but you're not sinful and you should continue fasting that day. And inshallah, even like you'll get the reward, but you do owe a makeup day. It's almost like you sent your check, your rental check, your rent to the landlord, but there was something wrong with the check, so he sends it back. He doesn't fine you or anything, but you got to send him the right check back.